Let me ask you something, my friend. Have you ever looked in the mirror, noticed a change down there, and thought to yourself, is this just what getting older means now? Well, let me tell you something from the heart, and from over 30 years of experience as a urologist working with men just like you. No, it doesn't have to be this way. You do not have to accept weakening erections, declining sensitivity, or low performance as your new normal. And today, I'm going to share a natural, safe, and incredibly simple method that's been helping my male patients over 60 experience noticeable results in as little as 7 days. It's not a pill, it's not a machine, it's not a gimmick, it's a natural oil, applied directly below the belt, that improves blood flow, sensation, and even confidence, without side effects and without embarrassment. I'm talking about something you can use in the privacy of your own home. Takes just a minute or two each night, and may just surprise you with how effective it truly is. Now before I tell you more, let me bring you into the story of one of my favorite patients, George. George is 72, retired high school teacher, proud grandfather of 4, married to his wife Mary for nearly 50 years. When he walked into my office, he didn't waste time. He said, "Doc, I love my wife, but I don't feel like a man anymore. Things just don't work down there the way they used to. I'm losing the spark, and she notices it, too." That sentence right there, it broke my heart. But I hear it all the time. So I asked George a few questions about his lifestyle, his blood pressure, his medications. And then I asked him something most doctors never do. I asked, "George, have you ever tried massaging your groin area with circulation boosting oil?" He looked at me like I had 3 heads. "Oil? What kind of oil?" I smiled and handed him a small bottle. The oil I gave him is 100% natural. No chemicals, no additives. And what it does is something truly powerful. It gently stimulates circulation in the very tissues that are most essential to a firm, long-lasting erection. This oil works because it combines ingredients known to promote microcirculation, reduce inflammation, and nourish nerve endings that may have become dull over the years. Now, I'll go into more detail on what's in that oil and exactly how to use it in the next part. But for now, I want to make something very clear. George took that bottle home, and in just 1 week, he came back with tears in his eyes. He said, "Doc, it's back. I can't believe it. My wife hugged me so tight after, it felt like the old days again." He didn't take a pill. He didn't go through surgery. He didn't need a miracle. He just took action, daily, gentle, natural action. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. Now, let me pause here and ask. If this message is speaking to you already, if part of you is thinking, "I'd try that," please do me a favor. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, tap that little bell icon so you don't miss the rest of this powerful series. And more importantly, if this is something you need, type "yes" in the comments. Or, if you're still unsure, type "no." Either way, I read every comment myself, and it helps me shape the next videos and advice I give. You matter, and your feedback matters to me. Now, back to the topic. Why does this oil work so well, especially for men over 60? Because as we age, our blood vessels narrow. Our skin thins. Our nerves dull from years of underuse and poor circulation. And testosterone? That gradually dips too. All of that adds up to a quiet, creeping loss of performance. But here's the good news. The male body is incredibly responsive if you give it the right stimulus. And topical stimulation, meaning applied directly to the skin and surrounding tissues, can bypass many of the issues that pills can't solve. Pills must travel through your entire digestive system. They often interact with medications or blood pressure, and they don't always target the root problem, poor blood flow to your pelvic region. Topical oils work directly where they're needed most. They help relax the blood vessels, promote nitric oxide production, and can even reawaken dormant nerve endings that have gone quiet. Now, before you worry, this isn't some weird or painful process. It's gentle, it's soothing, and for many men, it becomes part of their nighttime self-care routine. Think of it like brushing your teeth, but for your manhood. It's not about being obsessed with performance. It's about supporting function. It's about taking care of your body, all parts of it, so you can enjoy your life fully, confidently, and comfortably. Let me tell you about another man, James. James is 67, divorced, dating again, nervous. He came to me saying, "Doc, I don't even want to try anymore. What if I can't deliver? I said, you've still got plenty of fuel in the tank. You just need to warm the engine. I gave James the oil, taught him the right way to use it, just a minute each night after showering. No pressure, no expectations, just care. 10 days later, James was texting me. I met someone. I wasn't scared this time. And I performed like a champ. He didn't change his entire lifestyle. He didn't take a drug. He just added one new, nourishing habit to his day. And that's what I want for you. You've been told too often that aging equals decline. That losing your performance is inevitable. That your best days are behind you. But I'm here to remind you, your body wants to heal. Your body wants to function. It just needs the right attention. And this oil, applied gently, consistently, and respectfully, may be the tool that brings you back to life where it matters most. In the next part, I'm going to walk you step by step through what's in this oil, why each ingredient helps, and how to apply it properly for the best results. But for now, I'll leave you with this. Tonight, after your shower, as you prepare for bed, ask yourself, what if I started treating this part of my health with the same care I give to brushing my teeth, taking my vitamins, or stretching my back? You might just be amazed at what changes in a single week. I'm Dr. Robert Jansen, and if no one has told you this today, you're still powerful. You're still a man, and you deserve to feel that every single day. I'll see you in part 2. Let's keep this transformation going. Welcome back, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Because this is the part where things get practical. I'm going to walk you through what's inside this natural oil that's helping men over 60 regain their strength, sensitivity, and confidence down below, and how to apply it safely and effectively in just a couple of minutes a day. Now, before I get into ingredients, I want to remind you why this matters so much. When a man hits his 60s, 70s, or beyond, one of the biggest issues I see is not just physical, it's emotional. He feels like something has slipped away, quietly, gradually, until one day, he realizes he's stopped trying altogether. Intimacy gets avoided, shame takes over, and the worst part? No one's talking about it. But here, we talk about it. Because you deserve to feel like a man again, without pills, without fear, and without pretending that this part of life no longer matters. It does matter, and there's hope. Let's talk ingredients. The main oil I recommend for men to apply directly below the belt, on the base, the shaft, and the surrounding groin area, is a blend of 4 powerful natural oils. 1. Coconut oil. This is your base. It's soothing, non-irritating, and penetrates skin tissue beautifully. Coconut oil is naturally anti-inflammatory, which is important because inflammation is a key reason blood flow becomes sluggish and sensitivity fades in older men. It also helps the other ingredients absorb deeply. 2. Ginger oil. Now this one is a game changer. Ginger is a vasodilator, which means it helps expand blood vessels and improve circulation. When applied topically, it brings a warm sensation to the area, encouraging blood to flow exactly where it needs to go. Just like when you eat ginger and feel warmth inside, that same effect happens out there. 3. Peppermint oil. Just a few drops. Peppermint stimulates nerves and brings a cool, tingling sensation. This helps wake up nerve endings that may have dulled over time. Plus, the menthol content encourages local blood flow and leaves you feeling invigorated. 4. Vitamin E oil. This one's for skin health and cellular repair. Vitamin E nourishes the delicate skin below the belt and supports tissue recovery. Remember, years of low circulation can starve cells of nutrients. Vitamin E helps bring vitality back. Now, these oils need to be mixed in the right ratio. A simple blend would be 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 drops of ginger oil, 2 drops of peppermint oil, 5 drops of vitamin E oil. Shake or stir well before each use, especially if it cools and solidifies. Keep it in a small glass jar or dropper bottle. Before you apply anything, always do a small patch test on your inner thigh to check for sensitivity. Most men do just fine, but it's always good to be cautious, especially if you have sensitive skin. Now let's talk about how to apply it. Step 1. Take a warm shower or use a warm washcloth to gently cleanse the groin area. This opens pores and prepares the skin for better absorption. Step 2. Dry the area gently but thoroughly. You don't want moisture interfering with the oil's effects. Step 3. Take a small amount, just about a dime-sized portion, and rub it gently between your fingers to warm it. Step 4. Apply gently to the lower shaft, the base, and the surrounding groin area. Do not apply inside any openings. This is strictly for external use. Step 5. Massage in small circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't rush. Take your time. This isn't just about stimulation, it's about nourishment. Most men do this right before bed, as it gives the oils time to absorb and work overnight while the body is relaxed. No rush, no pressure, just care. If you're in a relationship, some men tell me this becomes part of their shared routine. Turning self-care into connection. Now, I want to share with you something from a man named Sam, 68 years old, widower, and recently dating again. Sam said, "Doc, I was scared. I hadn't had sex in 15 years. I didn't know if I even could." He started using this oil every night for 10 days. By day 7, he noticed something. His morning wood was back. Not like it used to be at 30, but strong enough to give him hope. He told me, "I looked down and thought, well, there you are. I missed you." That's what this is about. Not perfection, not porn-level performance, just a return to function, to feeling, to knowing that part of you is still very much alive. Now, let me take a quick moment to ask for your help. If what I'm saying resonates with you, if you feel like this information matters, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon. It helps us spread the message to more men who need it but don't know who to talk to. And in the comments, I'd love to know, do you already use any kind of oil for circulation or sensation? Type yes if you do, or no if this would be your first time trying something like this. I promise, your answers matter. I read them. I use them to shape better content for men like you. Now, back to the oil. This is not a one-time miracle, but for many men, it brings noticeable results in as little as 5 to 7 days, especially when used consistently, combined with good hydration, a bit of walking each day, and maybe adding in those blood flow boosting vegetables we've talked about in past videos. What kind of results? More frequent and firmer morning erections, better sensitivity, more confidence during intimacy, even better skin tone and texture in the area. I've had men tell me their partners noticed, too, not just the performance, but the renewed sense of confidence, engagement, and pride. And that's what makes it all worth it. Because this isn't about vanity. This is about wholeness, about reclaiming a part of your body and your identity that still matters deeply. In part 3, we're going to take it a step further. I'll explain what habits support the oil's effects, what to eat, how to move, and what to avoid, so you don't sabotage your results unknowingly. But until then, remember, you're not broken. You're not past your prime. You're simply a man whose body needs the right attention. And now, you've got the tools to give it. I'm Dr. Robert Jansen. Thank you for your trust. I'll see you in part 3, where we take this even deeper and help you lock in real, lasting change. Welcome back, my friend. I hope by now, you've had a chance to absorb the message. Your body still works. It still listens. And with the right kind of care, even just a few drops of the right oil, you can awaken something that you may have thought was gone for good. But let's make this clear. Applying oil is powerful, yes, but it's not a magic trick. For it to work long-term, it needs to be part of a bigger picture, a daily rhythm of healthy habits that support your body's natural desire to function, to connect, to feel. That's what we're diving into today. If you're applying the oil consistently, I want to help you maximize the results. We'll talk about the best foods to eat, the activities that increase blood flow, and the everyday habits that silently either support or sabotage your performance. Let's begin with circulation. You see, applying the oil stimulates blood flow directly where you need it most. But your body still needs a full, healthy cardiovascular system to deliver that blood efficiently. Think of the oil as a local spark, but your heart and arteries are the engine behind it. That's why your first daily habit should be this: get up and move. And no, I'm not saying you need to go out and start lifting weights or running sprints. I'm talking about 20 to 30 minutes of steady walking. It could be around your neighborhood, on a treadmill, or just pacing around your living room while watching TV. Walking increases blood circulation. It also supports your heart, reduces inflammation, and even helps balance testosterone levels. I've had patients tell me they combined their nightly oil routine with a morning walk, and within a week, their body felt more awake, more alive. Now let's talk about what's on your plate. Food is fuel, but not all fuel burns the same. Certain foods restrict blood flow, cause inflammation, and clog the very arteries you're trying to open. If you want that oil to work its magic, you'll want to reduce, or better yet, eliminate, these 3 erection killers. 1. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli meats. They're high in saturated fats and preservatives that damage blood vessels. If you're eating these daily, they're working against you. 2. Sugar. Not the occasional treat, but excess sugar, from pastries, sodas, packaged snacks, spikes insulin and inflames your system. That leads to poor nerve response and poor performance. 3. Fried foods, French fries, deep-fried anything. These inflame the body and reduce nitric oxide, which is essential for strong erections. So, what should you eat instead? Load your plate with foods that support circulation and testosterone naturally. Leafy greens like spinach, arugula, and kale. Beets, fresh or cooked, are fantastic for nitric oxide production. Avocados, olive oil, walnuts, great healthy fats that support hormones. And berries. Yes, strawberries, blueberries, rich in antioxidants to support vascular health. Here's a simple meal idea I often recommend. Grilled salmon over spinach with a side of roasted beets. Toss in a few walnuts, drizzle with olive oil, and you've got a plate that supports performance from the inside out. And don't forget water. Hydration is key. Thick, sluggish blood doesn't carry nutrients or oxygen well. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day. Your oil routine will work better when your blood is flowing smoothly and your body is well hydrated. Now, let's touch on stress. You might not think stress affects what's happening below the belt, but it does, profoundly. When you're stressed, your body produces more cortisol. And cortisol interferes with testosterone. It narrows blood vessels. It reduces your desire. And no oil in the world can fully counteract that. So take time each day, even just 10 minutes, to do something that calms your nervous system. That could be prayer, meditation, deep breathing, or even listening to music. Some of my patients combine their nightly oil routine with 5 minutes of calming music and breathwork. They say it becomes a whole experience, relaxing, restorative, even spiritual. And here's a habit most men forget: sleep. Your testosterone is produced at night, while you sleep. If your sleep is shallow or you're waking often, your hormone levels may never reach full strength. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. And if sleep's been a struggle, consider cutting caffeine after 2 p.m., turning off screens an hour before bed, and keeping a consistent bedtime routine. Now, I want to share something that happened just a few weeks ago. A man named Curtis, 66, former truck driver, started my nightly oil and routine guidance. At first, he was skeptical. He said, "Doc, I've tried all the pills. I doubt some oil and walking will do anything." But after 1 week, he called me, not for a refill, but to say thank you. "Doc," he said, "I woke up this morning with an erection I hadn't had in years. I forgot what that even felt like. My confidence shot through the roof. I walked a little taller today." That's what this is about. Not just a better sex life, but a better relationship with yourself. With your body. With your partner, if you have one. And you can get there. You really can. Now, before we wrap up today's part, let me pause and invite you to do something simple. If you're feeling hopeful, if this message is making you rethink what's possible, please click the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss the next part. And if you haven't yet, type "yes" in the comments if you're starting this oil routine. Or type "trying soon" if you're thinking about it. And hey, if you've already seen results, even a small one, share it below. You'd be amazed how many men feel alone in this, and your story could give them the courage to try. In the final part, we'll bring it all together with a full 7-day roadmap, including when to apply, what to eat, and how to keep progress going once the week is done. You're not broken, my friend. You're just getting warmed up. And I'll be here with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. Robert Jansen. I'll see you in part 4. Welcome back, my friend. If you've made it here to part 4, that tells me one important thing: you're serious. You care about your body. You care about your confidence. And most importantly, you're not ready to give up on the part of your life that brings connection, pleasure, and a sense of wholeness. Now, let's tie everything together. You've learned about the powerful natural oil blend that can boost circulation and sensitivity when applied directly below the belt. You've seen how simple, consistent daily habits, like walking, proper hydration, sleep, and healthy meals, can multiply the effects of that oil. So today, I want to give you a complete 7-day action plan, a simple, repeatable rhythm that combines everything we've talked about. Let's call it your Reclaim Your Vitality plan. Here's how it works. Every morning, start your day with a 20-minute walk. Nothing fancy. Just get your legs moving and your blood flowing. If you can walk outside and get some sunlight, even better. It supports your circulation and wakes up your hormones. Breakfast suggestions. Try a smoothie with beets, spinach, banana, and unsweetened almond milk. Or have scrambled eggs with arugula on whole grain toast. Add a handful of berries or a slice of avocado. All of this feeds your blood vessels and testosterone levels naturally. Midday reminder. Drink 2 glasses of water before lunch. Hydration is a key player in blood flow. You'd be surprised how much of your energy and function improves when your body isn't running dry. Lunch ideas. Think light but powerful. Tuna or salmon on a spinach salad with olive oil and sunflower seeds. Or a grilled chicken wrap with hummus, cucumbers, and leafy greens. Avoid heavy fried or sugary foods here, they'll only make you sluggish. Evening wind down. After dinner, take a short stroll or do some light stretching. Then, start your wind down routine. No screens, no stress, just 20 to 30 minutes to relax. Nightly ritual. The oil routine. This is where the magic happens. After a warm shower or washing up, dry thoroughly. Warm a dime-sized portion of your oil blend between your fingers. Gently massage the oil around the base and shaft of the penis and the groin area. Take your time. 1 to 2 minutes is all you need. Don't rush. Let this be your moment of care and reconnection. Sleep target. Get to bed by 10 or 10:30 p.m. Keep the room cool and dark. No blue lights. This helps your body enter deep sleep where testosterone is produced and tissue repairs. Now, will everything change overnight? Probably not, but many of my patients report something happens around day 3 or day 4. Maybe it's a firmer morning erection. Maybe it's feeling more sensation down there. Maybe it's just standing up a little straighter because your confidence is coming back. And by day 7, some men say it's like they flipped a switch. Not to 25-year-old levels, but to strong, steady, reliable performance they hadn't felt in years. Let me share a final story with you, one that's very dear to me. A man named Leonard, 74, came to me feeling defeated. He had given up, truly. "Doc," he said, "I just want to feel like I still have some fire left." I walked him through this plan. He stuck to it religiously. 1 week later, he emailed me, short and sweet. "Thank you. My wife just told me, you're back. I cried in the shower this morning." That's the power of a few small changes, done with care and consistency. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming manhood, about respecting your body again, about saying, "I'm still here. And I still matter." And you do. Now, I want to leave you with something simple but important. You've got everything you need to feel alive again. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, and you have this community. So here's what I'd like you to do right now. Click the like button if this video series gave you hope. Subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss an update. And in the comments, please type, "I'm starting today," if you're ready to begin the 7-day plan. Or if you've already seen results, type, "It's working." I read every single comment because your stories matter. They help other men take the first step. And if you want me to create a printable or email version of this plan, let me know in the comments. Just say, "Send me the 7-day plan," and we'll make it happen for you. You don't need to do it all at once. Just begin. Start with the oil. Take the walk. Eat one healthy meal today. Go to bed a little earlier. Build from there. Because every step you take is a step back to yourself. I'm Dr. Robert Jansen, and from one man to another, I want to thank you for your trust, your courage, and your willingness to keep showing up. You're not just aging, you're evolving, and there is so much more life and love waiting for you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.